Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And already we're underway here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's got tall. And now they can spring out of defence.
And now the breakaway.
Lahm does really well to win the ball there.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, for
Shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, entry via the...
He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Luis Suarez.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Thuram. Maldini. Nicely weighted ball.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Robertson is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lahm.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Hullet.
Pirlo. Ferdinand. And it's Pirlo.
Hullet. And that is a little undercooked. Robertson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Robertson picks it up out wide.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Vieira. Pirlo. Tries to play it through. And Son Heung-min. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Son Heung-min cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he's picked it up out wide. Can he get on the end of this? That is good strength. Robertson. And here's Suarez. Lovely ball and a real chance now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Rui Costa. Pull it. Messi. Pull it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Rui Costa. And it's Lahm. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Swings in across. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Araujo. It's a good run down the right. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Ferdinand. Here's Vieira. Pirlo. And it's Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Lahm. Has a look and plays it forward. Vieira. Pull it. Closing in on goal. And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Vieira. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Maldini. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Oh, that's it's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
There's the header! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter, did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Rui Costa. Lahm to Rui Costa.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Robertson. Just eases him off the ball.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Robertson tries a deft little ball.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
So much time and space here. Well, the defence just about came out.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Chance to deliver. Son Heung-min. Roberto Carlos. Good ball, good take. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Rui Costa.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have
Number
got changes
10,
here, from both sides in fact.
Number 21, Messi.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Field, number 13, Bellingham.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Beckham. Number 11, Jordi Alba.
Bellingham.
Number 18, Ibrahimovic.
No way through there.
Number 23,
Messi, very much a man of this moment.
Substitution.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Robertson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Xavi Alonso threads one in. Bellingham, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Ibrahimovic! That is decidedly lacking.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, red, nice interception. Xavi Alonso, and it's Messi. And that will be it. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Today, please have your entry tickets.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all the
welcome to
ingredients for a
today's
showcase game that the
Manchester
passionate crowd
United
demands.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
The action has already started.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pull it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and that has been cut short. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo.
Oh, what a climb! Against the crossbar! Lahm looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Oh, that's nice. And it's Messi. Vieira.
Quarter of an hour played. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
There's a quick free kick. Well, that has not gone well.
Pull it. Manchester United
are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pirlo. Crossed into the middle. He is just caressing the ball. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And a chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso. Lahm receives it in a good position here. Tries a shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Borussia takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Pirlo. More and more pressure on the ball here. No, he's not getting past him there. Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Pirlo. Vieira. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be 1 minute.
And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Maldini deals with that comfortably. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
In the stadium hall.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the counter is on. Vieira. Defending was strong and firm. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Son Heung-min. Vieira.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's only too happy to take that back. Passing nice and neat. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. In by Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's very neat. Roberto Carlos. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Ibrahimovic. And that's been one straight. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Hullet. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Flashes it across. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Just about up to 75 minutes. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ibrahimovic, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Played into the middle. He rises! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18, Ibrahimovic. Number 15, Son Heung-min. Number 10, Hullet. Number 21, Messi.
Lahm.
Number 4,
Platini.
Roberto Carlos. Number 3, Pirlo.
And he's had it nicked away.
Number 25, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Substitution.
And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in. Terrific hit. And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in. And they are right back within touch. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And he's well positioned here. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. He's got full. Platini. And it's Rui Costa. Here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rafael Leao picks it up out wide. They're back in possession and ready. And the finish! Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here,
And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick reminder today.
Your
to
final
please
thoughts,
take
Jim?
all the
Well, there was a
documents
distinct
located
lack
by
of
the
clarity.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Showing great feet there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Decent progress down the left. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And the shot! Neymar. Robertson. Now it's Hullet. Great vision. Hullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neymar, in it comes. Defending of the desperate variety.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Bullet! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And here's Hullet. He won't be happy with that one. Son Heung-min running with the ball. Now it's Hullet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And this is... Big chance! Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Borussia Dortmund got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Son Heung-min. And it's Pirlo. Vieira. And Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hullet. That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. crossbar comes to the rescue. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Vieira. Oh, delightful ball. Araujo. Son Heung-min. He's found a way past. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Played in by Robertson.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Son Heung-min. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through?
There will be 1 minute added
Cristiano
time.
Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Volunteers
The
to
own
each
goal
block,
was
please
symptomatic
report to
of
the
their
staff
first
room
half
immediately.
performance. They're not at it.
And the second half gets underway. Manchester United didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Threads one in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Messi. And that has put paid to that. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Cross from Robertson.
Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now that's well seen too. He's through and all alone! Xavi Alonso. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack. And that...
And it's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Pirlo. Araujo. Ferdinand. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Vieira. Nicely shaped ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Searching pass he's played there. In again. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here. Lovely feet. Cross to the back post. Oh, smashing header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's found a way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Son Heung-min, spread out to the left. He's got away. Tries a shot!
Carlos made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 10, Bullets. Number 15.
It's a mighty effort!
Number 4.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ferdinand is offering a wry smile there.
Number 3.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Coming on the field.
Neymar.
Number 6.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Ibrahimovic.
And here's Vieira.
Number 14,
Oh, well played.
Rooney. Number
Vieira.
11. Jordi
Looking for
Alba.
options for movement.
Number 9.
No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Number 23.
Vieira
Gattuso.
cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Gattuso. Beckham.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. Looking to go deep. He gets big. Oh, crossbar. Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Gattuso. And it's Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Ibrahimovic! And that would have been game, set and match.
Ibrahimovic is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Vieira. Gattuso. Shot could be on. Ibrahimovic! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get onto this? Oh, nice touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Gattuso.
2 added minutes has
Time
been
added
indicated.
on will be 2 minutes. Neymar, little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Is there any support? He might not need it. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
United
the atmosphere
against
frenetic.
Borussia Dortmund.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And a chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Pinches it off him.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
That's a little off target. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Oh, super ball. Maldini.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, a breakthrough already.
Pull it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And now as good a time as any to pull level. And this is a real chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new terrific header. Goal! Manchester United into the lead once more. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Manchester United go into the lead. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just eases him off the ball. Vieira. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pull it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Neymar. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Pull it. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Vieira. Can he get it through? Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. And it's claimed by the keeper. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And he shoots! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week.
It's Ibrahimovic! Big moment! Massive goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
We are into overtime. Now, can they get him away? Shot a goal! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.